You know what time it is.
We're going to it. I got him right there.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the corner, Jake.
Yes, sir.
There it is.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We had him in a box. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy KO2K, and I'm back with a brand new video. And today I'm gonna be teaching you boys how to put a stop to the most annoying meta going on in this game right now, and that's these little point guards, these little 5'10", 5'8", 5'7" niggas. Hold up. Bless you. Thank you. Anyways, these little point guards, 5'10", 5'8", 5'7", like literally like these little midgets running around with Hall of Fame 40 shooting badges, 99 3, 99 ball handle, so they can't even get ripped because they get Hall of Fame unpluckable, which you can literally only get at a 99 overall. We're gonna be talking about how to guard these niggas, and this video is also gonna help you just be better at defense in general, not just with stopping 5'7" players, but I'm also gonna teach you guys just some simple defensive IQ things, and this should help you win a lot more games when you play park, because a 5'7" build, most of the time it's just almost 40 shooting badges, almost 40 playmaking badges, no finishing or no defense. Their only job is to shoot threes. And I'm gonna show you guys some clips, and I'm gonna try to explain to the best of my ability. And if you do like this video, like it, nigga, so that I know you liked it. The hell, and comment. You know what I'm saying? If you're one of those little meta cringe bags watching this video, I 100% encourage you, put your shit in the comments so we could clamp your ass up a 3v3 pro am. And I'm being dead ass when I say that, bro. You're not getting shit on us, and I'm keeping it, and I'm just keeping it honest with you, bro. But anyways, let's get right into it. So before we get started, I just want to give you guys a quick rule of thumb here. You see this play, you see him driving, never jump. They're gonna stop, they're gonna wait for you to jump, and then they're gonna run out to the three-point line and get a wide open three. What you do is you wait and you let them go up and take it themselves. So that's how you saw I didn't jump, I waited for him to go up, and once I knew he was going up, that's when I jumped, and that's when I blocked him. And I promise you guys, this will work almost every single time, as long as you have chase down artists on anything. I have it on bronze, because like I said earlier, these 5'7s, they only have shooting and playmaking. They don't have defense, they don't have finishing, which means they don't have fast twitch, and they don't have a vertical. So they're going up slow, and they're not jumping high. So as long as you have chase down artists, you should be able to get it almost 90% of the time, and that's how you stop situations like that. But always remember that you would rather have the two instead of you jump and then he just turn around, run to the corner, and get a wide open three. So even if you don't get the block, as long as you don't give up a three, you already that's a good defensive possession. That's a win for you on defense. Now let's get into the next situation. So here's a situation where the point guard is hunting for the three. Now, as you can see off the rip, a huge adjustment that needs to be made at the beginning. Put your lockdown, which is your two guard. Most of the time, the two guard is almost always a lockdown. Put the two guard on the center, because here's why. He's going to use the screen from the center every single time, and you don't want to be playing sides with your center because he's way too slow. The point guard is just going to take advantage of your center every single time. So what you want to do is you want to have your two guard guarding the center and have your center guarding the guy standing in the corner for multiple reasons. Number one, the reason I just stated, how he's going to be way too slow to keep up. And number two, when the center slips eventually to get to the paint for an easy dunk, your center's all the way your center's in the corner, so he can just run down there, and then you guys can rotate up top, and somebody will get to the corner and then force the offense to reset. So out of this gameplay, this will probably be the closest example of what I just said actually, executed. So you see center goes from the corner to the paint. I pick up because the corner man was on my side, even though my lockdown jumped, so I had to help. So he gives the ball right back to the dude who was in the corner, and then he drives, gives it to the center. I feel like my dog should have been able to get the steal, but he ends up getting the dunk anyways. look, even though they scored on this play, this was still a W possession for us, especially defensively. Not only because the rotations were flawless. Even though Goatwood did jump right there, which is one of the biggest do nots. The hell is wrong with me? Even though jumping, that's one of the biggest do nots on defense. You gotta understand that first of all, the pass to the center, that should have been a steal. That's number one. And then number two, the likelihood that center gets that dunk again is very unlikely, because this is what happens most of the time. Most of the time, the center, he's gonna get the ball, and because all shooter 24, our center goes into the paint, he's just gonna pass it back out to either the corner man or the 5'7" point guard. And guess what? Because both of us are staying at home on our man, we're going to get that steal. And even if we don't get the steal, guess what? There's about 4 seconds left on the shot clock. So now we can really press the point guard or the corner man, whoever's got the ball, and force them to shoot a contested shot and then get a wide open fast break dunk or corner three on the other way. So that basically sums it up. So let's just basically go over what I just told you guys. Number one, when the point guard is driving to the rim, or just in any situation, do not jump unless you see the point guard in the air or whoever you're guarding. Like, don't jump. If you're a center and you're in a situation where you're getting posted up by another center, do not jump on the pump fake. Always jump the second time. They're going to pump fake and then they're going to go up the second time no matter what's going on. I guarantee you it's going to happen almost all the time. Like, that's just the way it is. It's just the way people's brain works for some reason. Now, but look, and then number two, make sure that when you're playing against a 5'7" player, you have your two fastest players, you have your two fastest defenders playing sides on them. So basically 100 times out of 100, it's gonna be your point guard and your shooting guard. And so I know what you guys are gonna ask, what's my build? I'm gonna give you guys a build video soon, but like, this isn't, it says two-way in the name, but it has only 18 defensive badges, and that sounds like a lot, but when you really think about how much it costs to have like badges, like good badges, like that shit really isn't a lot, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it says 2A in my name, but like, I have just enough, like good enough defense, you know what I'm saying? I'm not no lockdown with 30 defensive badges like my nigga Goat would, but like, I just have good enough defense to just not be able to get all 21 points dropped on my head every single game. But anyways, remember, do not jump. Make sure that when you're playing 5'7", you have your two fastest defenders guarding them. And number three, make sure that you talk and you rotate. Now, the rotations, that's a little bit more advanced, but like this is like, think of this like a skill. Think of it like dribbling, you know what I'm saying? You gotta know the basics to be able to do shit like this, you know what I'm saying? So like, you have to have discipline, especially because defense, it's all mental, really. The discipline, not jumping when the offensive player wants you to jump. Like, don't do that. Don't fall for no pump fake. Don't jump just because you see the point guard on the other team run into a wide open lane, because all he wants to do, he wants you to think that he's gonna lay the ball up, because the second you jump, guess what he's doing? He's sprinting to the corner for a wide open three. And what did we discuss in this video? You do not want your opponent to shoot threes under any circumstances. So, like I've been telling you guys, don't give up the fucking three. So you gotta have the discipline to know that twos don't matter. And like, yeah, what I'm saying is very simple, but it's like, you gotta understand that and like actually practice it. And the reason why we're able to play so elite, especially defensively, is because we understand if the point guard is driving to a wide open lane, we're just gonna stand back and watch him. You want that too? Take it. Take it. A lot of times they don't take it, they run right back into us. And for the ones who are dumb enough to take it, thank you. You did exactly what we wanted you to do, right? So just understand and make sure that you have the basics down packed before you try and do this advanced stuff. It's kind of like dribbling. How are you going to be able to do all these combos if you don't know how to do the individual moves? You got to be able to do the easy shit first before you can move on to the hard stuff, because that's hard. It's hard trying to match it, trying to match the point guard at every single step. But it's not hard once you know what you're doing. It's impossible if you don't know what you're doing. So make sure you have that IQ. And if you want me to get more in depth with basic defense, I can make a video on that. I'm gonna make a video on what my build is, letting you guys know my build, my Goatwoods build, All Shooters 24's build. I'm gonna have Goatwoods channel. Greg Go Crazy, he plays with us regularly, but he was not in this video, but he's gonna be in the description. All my dogs are gonna be in the description. My Twitter, my Twitch, all that shit's gonna be in the description. If you watch this video all the way to the end, I appreciate you. You guys have no idea what I've been going through, but I appreciate y'all for sticking with me. And we're almost at 420 subscribers. Shout out 420. We're literally like 2 subs away, 2 or 1 sub. I think I'm at 418 right now. But anyway, subscribe, nigga. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.